Hey everyone, it's Nicole from Nichol Foods, and I'm here today with my first webisode for basic brown gluten-free bread. So how I start off is with my yeast bath. You're going to take some warm water. It's going to be 110 to 115 degrees. That's important or the yeast won't rise properly. This blend of starches and flours is one I've been working on for about a year. Now, you can substitute, but as long as you substitute for things that are in a like texture, so light for light, medium for medium, heavy for heavy. And you can find that online if you just take a Google on it. So add all of the starches and flours into your mixing bowl, and you're going to put that into your mixer on a low speed so you don't get a dust cloud. Look at the tapioca there just flying everywhere. If you put it on high, it'd be in your face. While it's mixing up there, you can get your wet ingredients together. If you're egg free, you can use the chia and just make your little bombs there, and away you go. Once it's all blended up, you're going to add your yeast bath and your wet ingredients. Keep it on the low speed at first. And once it gets a little mixed there, about 15-20 seconds in, you're going to pop it up to the second highest speed and let it mix for about 4 minutes. When you get your batter finished, that is the texture it looks like. You're not going to be kneading it, nothing like that. Let it rise covered with saran wrap for an hour until it's doubled in size. And then you're going to transfer it into some pans that have been olive oiled and parchment. Please use both so it doesn't stick on you. The dough is a little bit tricky to work with, so you're going to have a cold bowl of water, and that's what you're going to use to smooth the tops out with. It's a little bit extra work, and you just got to be careful with it. Try not to get the dough on the sides or it gets all flaky. Once you start smoothing it, you're going to just tap those pans down on your table or cutting board and get all the air bubbles out of it, so it's going to be a nice solid loaf. Something that I do that a lot of the other recipes don't call for is once I've transferred it into the pans, I let it rise another 25 minutes. You should be letting this rise in a nice warm area. I often turn my oven on to 200 and then just turn it off after it heats up and put it on top of the oven. You're going to bake it for about 45 minutes, and the internal temperature should be 210 degrees. That's very important. So you do need a thermometer for this. Let the bread cool in the pans 15 minutes or it's going to fall on you. If you find your bread has risen nicely, but then it starts to sink as it cools, that's going to probably mean that your bread mixture was a little too moist. So you really have to be careful depending on the humidity in your area and the altitude. It does make a difference. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this bread. And please keep watching for more recipes. I'll try to come up with them as often as I can. Please check us out on Facebook and like us and subscribe.